Hey, we are live. We
There you
are,
go.
yeah, welcome everyone. My name is Helene Kivistik. I am the host of this interview. My mission is my inspiration was to encourage other women to be the best version of themselves and live the life they truly desire. And through these interviews, I want to connect with international women, ladies in wellness and self development whose journey and stories inspire me. And our guest today is my beautiful friend. I know already we met each other more than 8 years ago. Yeah, she's a beautiful soul. She's just a beautiful woman, and she's such an inspiring person for me. So her name is Inese Zute, and she's conscious feminine mind and body fitness coach, founder of Fitness Mama London. Ines also inspires and empowers women to create the body that they love, yeah, without doing endless cardio and counting calories. And
Exactly.
yeah, exactly. And today she will share her journey, her tips, how to make simple changes to have a healthier and happier life. Thanks, Inessa. It's so beautiful, and I feel so excited to interview you. And yeah, here we go. Thanks for finding time to join. Super grateful, super happy. And first of all, let's speak about what makes you come alive.
Thank you, Elena, for inviting me for this beautiful interview. I'm really grateful to be able to share this with the outer world, and I'm so excited for our chat today. Yes, the thing that brings me into the life moment is actually loving myself and dedicating the time for myself as a priority, as me being priority. And what makes me alive is seeing results in my clients' eyes from the work that we have done. So I am just there to facilitate them, but they are the ones that bring the results. And this is what is my best reward ever. And this is why I do what I do.
Oh, beautiful. I love it. I love it. Yeah. Actually being grateful who you are and loving what you do, this makes me feel alive, and to be surrounded by beautiful and kind people. So it also makes me feel alive. And there's just so many things that makes us feel alive. And so if you can tell us a little bit about yourself, about your journey becoming who you are now, what inspired you?
So my journey. Shall I start with my journey?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
um, so I all this health and nutrition and all these sports and like all my passion into the connecting with my body started with my own trauma in terms of becoming and suffering with anorexia when I was 14 years old. Uh, which brings you to disconnect from your body and going into the self-destructive, self-destroying mode of depleting yourself from foods, depleting yourself from love, punishing yourself, and just basically going against your body. So it's kind of like you don't want to be in your body, so therefore let's just destroy it. And who cares about, that you need to live for the rest of your life? You might, uh, then it's like kind of lack of love in the present moment. So I basically destroyed my body in terms of like I lost like period for a while when I was like 15, and then we discovered that yes, that I actually want to live. I want to have babies in the future, and now I'm like I just woke up like that, and all it started from the trauma of some guy's rejection because I wasn't ready. So, because I was a virgin, and that was like a big shock for me. Because in that age, you are quite fragile and you are so sensitive. So everything is new to you. So you don't expect to be hurt or rejected. So, and that was the cause of it. So my journey was coming out of my own body illnesses, my own body. I was suffering with gut issues. I was suffering with so many things that it was like coming one after another, after another. And then I was like, okay, doctors can't help me. I have like, I don't know, the constipation. It was like before I was 18, and I was like, using many kind of medications that like, okay, you know, there's nothing I can do. Like, you know, this is not helping. We don't know what else can do. So, you know, go home and, you know, chill out. So it's like, it can't be that you can't help me. So yeah, I just, at the time I was in Latvia. So, and, yeah, I was just, I felt hopeless. I was like, this is not working. Like, how come they don't know what's happening with me? So I moved to London when I was like 20 years old. I'm now 32, and then
20 years old.
Yeah, that was like 12 years old. Yeah, wow, the time goes very quick. Thank you for reminding me. So this time in London, I was just partying and making money, doing events, doing things that doesn't give me the satisfaction, and it's not coming from it, but I'm just making money to have fun and to travel and stuff like that. But then I came to the point that at 24, is like, I don't want to continue like this. I don't want to work in events for, you know, the rest of my life. So what is that I need? And then I saw the advert, you will be happy when you will do and earn money with what you love. And that clicked me. I was like, what is that I love to do? What is my hobby? And all this time, all I was reading was about nutrition, about certain diets, certain foods, about gut. I was like, how do I help this? How do I help that? And that was my way of reading and really being like obsessed and passionate about it. Like, I was counting calories at some point, but now I don't. So now I teach my clients not to count calories because there is no point. So I am backing up my own mistakes in the past. So yeah, then I realized I need to find a college. I need to find a university that I can actually accomplish and become a specialist. So I found this CNM Medicine College that is diving in really deep into the nutritional therapy. Nutritional therapy is that it's a functional medicine. It looks at whole body in holistic way. It's science-based, but also look on the different body systems. And we are looking at body, mind, and spirit, how they are connected, what is missing, where is exactly you're out of balance. And it really got me into, I was like dedicated, studying, missing out parties. I was like, sorry, I can't go out. I have exam next day. So that was my 3 years dedication. And it was so worth it because I can see the fruits now, how it is helping others. It's basically, one other client I just had nutritional consultation with, she was like, what is the difference between dietitian and nutritional therapy? And she was, and basically nutritional therapy is that one that when doctors telling you, sorry, I can't help you, you know, nothing's wrong with you actually, but you're going home and you're like, oh yeah, actually I have pain, actually, you know, how come I have nothing, right? So then you come to nutritional therapist and we sort it out for you, and we try to improve and get you back into the balance, into the wholeness, into the healing process. That was my number one nutritional thing. And then I started to, I was like, okay, I don't want to study. I don't want to be on my laptop all the time and do the protocols, and because it's tiring and a laptop life really drains me out. So like I need something more active. And also the sports was my love, because when you are anorexic, you also do lots of sport. You actually exaggerate. And that was another thing that I was like, okay, let me just study personal training. Let me just go into that. After personal training, I didn't see myself as a regular personal trainer in terms of like, let's get so six pack back. So I went and dived deep into anti and postnatal, which work with mothers and those who want to become mothers, and pregnant women, those who want to get fit, want to understand what to eat, want to understand how to be in this transition from from before pregnancy into pregnancy and then after. So that's really got me, and now I'm here coaching and doing what I love, and I'm really living the life that actually I wanted in that moment when I made the decision to study nutritional therapy. So yeah, I have still long to go because I have lots of projects in my mind at this point, and yeah, I'm excited for the future years to come to help more women
Oh,
out there.
this is so beautiful. I love it. So powerful. I I really proud. I'm super happy for you to see that you live a life on your purpose and you truly help each other from the bottom, like other women, to become the better version of themselves, to truly love themselves, to truly accept them. This is so inspiring and beautiful. I think it's a good sample to everyone that everything in your hands, everything is possible. You just need to take inspired action and just believe in yourself and trust everything what happens to you. Um, I believe my next question will be about London, because we have that similar story, because we both left our homes, our families, our friends in our country, and moved to the place, to the city. We didn't know that much. We didn't have many people we can relate to. We didn't have much experience. So it was London. This is the place where we met. So for me personally, it was really difficult decision to leave everything and back home and move forward. But now, going through all that journey, I realized that this gives me so much empowerment, and I build such a resilience that I can. I realize that everything is possible in your life if you truly want and truly desire that. I believe my question to you will be that what inspired you? Why decided to move to London? I mean, yeah.
So moving into London was more spontaneous. It was like, I have nothing to lose. I'm 20 years old. I don't study into university just because to get education, because I didn't know what I exactly want to study. So because I was still in exploration of myself, and I'm actually very proud of that, because if I would have studied, I would probably, it will be in my closet, that paper. So I went here just because, hey, I'm still young. I don't have kids. I'm not married. Let's just, explore what worlds have. So it's kind of, I am more into, I'm adventurous as a personality. So I'm like, hey, let's travel without a plan and see what happens. And this is where the magic happens. I realized so many times that when you go without a plan, but you believe that you have this gut feeling, that trust that it's going to be good, it's going to be, this is exciting feeling, just go and never look back, which I never did. I have no regrets. London, it's hard. It wasn't easy. I'm telling you, many people from my country that I moved here, they have gone back. It's not easy to stay here. It's not a city to like rest or chill. It's more like let's get on. Let's make things happen. And yes, it's all about. It's everything's possible here. It's like and very fast. So yeah, London has gave me a lot. Lots of lessons. Lots of. Working hard as well. I remember I used to work like 14 hours and on my feet, and that time was I still appreciate every moment of it, and including my college. I found my college here, which is like amazing.
Yes. Yeah,
Yeah.
if you will not move to London, this will never happen to you, and you will probably will not find you probably will find your purpose, but in different directions. But how beautifully you already said that London gives you all these opportunities and possibilities, and I'm personally super grateful that I had that chance and had the experience to live and that sitting connect to the beautiful souls like you. so
Yeah.
it's been really profound, I believe. And not how you're right, like not everyone can understand what we pass through. I personally was in the space of depression and anxiety. It took me like around 6 months to find my feet and like to get more clarity, but it's worth that. After that, you just kind of building self-belief, self-worth, that everything is possible. You just take actions. And yeah, just saying about the depression and anxiety, because through that experience, I believe you also learn a lot of skills, how to raise your vibration, how to keep your well, mood high. For me, that this topic, raising the vibration and stay positive about the life, it's one of the, I think it's super important for me. I'm the mother, and I'm, as a mom, I can say it's crucial for balanced life, to find the way how to increase to your vibration when you're in low mood and irritated or angry. I'm sure you have a lot of experience and so many skills that you can share with us. What is your top things?
Yeah, thank you, Elena, for bringing this subject up about anxiety and depression. I all have had that during this time. Obviously, up and downs. You have fun, and then you go down, and then you're still looking for yourself, and you're still trying to understand. What I learned from till this day, that before, when I had this coming up like depressions and anxieties, I tried to find escape in terms of like, okay, if I have depression, I just need to go out, have fun, maybe have some drink, get drunk, dance, and it's going to be a happy ending, happy day, right? Happy moment. And then you come back and you wake up in the morning and you're like the same place. So that was for quite a long time, till I realized, it's a lot deeper than that. It's not just, escape, actually what it is, you have to go in and look inside your own shadows, inside your own dark places, because each of us, we have that. And when we do that, it's not pleasant. I'm telling you now, nobody wants to go inside and look into their shadows, look what the darkness they have, because it's not really comfortable to look inside what's there. But when you do it, once you have faced yourself and you're like, this is the thing, this is what I actually need to face, and sit with it and feel it in my body, rather like running it away. When we run, we try to, let's say, go like literally running. When I say running, is like, I want to go dance, what I mentioned before. And then there's another one, I'm gonna just have a nice pizza in the evening, maybe like, have some double calories, and then the next day I will suffer. So to numb my pain, to numb the emotions. Then there's another one that you like, have a chocolate. All of a sudden, you just want to have all packet of chocolate. These things, what I'm talking about, these are the running away. Also, excessive exercising is running away, because you're like, oh, let me just go for a run so I feel better. But actually the underlying cause is unresolved, and it's like put underneath the carpet, let's just there. Nobody sees it, even myself. And this is something that I learned, that you need to face it each time. And even now, when I experienced anxiety, now I learned I need to sit and be in the now. I need to forget about future and about the past. And there's this meditative state. For somebody it's yoga, somebody's it's a journaling. So I use journaling, I use meditation, I use just being in a stillness, grounding myself. Nature is number one healer for me. As soon as I'm not in the nature for 5 days, I feel like I'm up there, right? So I'm not grounded. When you are grounded, everything is more still and clear, and you actually notice everything. The moment you're not grounded, you're like, oh, how did I put my trousers on? I don't even remember. So this is not being grounded, not being present. So these are the tools that I have learned for myself, and I teach in coaching for my clients, to look at themselves, to stop run away, to be in a present moment, to have this morning routine for yourself, to have that date with yourself, to connect with yourself, to tune in what's actually happening on the day, rather running away, rather the mistakes basically that I've done in the past. This is interesting how we learn from our own, darkness. And this is this is what I approach. This is what I do at this time.
Yeah, this big one, this is I think many people making mistake believing that something an external world will make them happy. So my philosophy, if you need to start work in an inner self. If you find that balance inside of you, if you feel grounded and centered, the external world just naturally falls. Everything that you will have the nicest experience, and you will attract the better good things in your life. This is so beautiful. And about the nature, this is powerful. And this is actually, for me, it's one of the techniques that I use when I want to increase my vibration. Just go out, lie down on the grass, and just be present and connect with the nature, and it's instantly increase my vibration. And so you mentioned about the meditation. This is also like the big one. Every morning I start my day with meditation. I think that it's super important to take that space, that time just for yourself. Just enjoy the moment, stay present. And it's super powerful. You see the life difference. Your inner dialogue is changing. You're less reactive. You're a calm person. I mean, you are more productive at the end of the day. So there's so many benefits if you do meditation on a regular basis. So, and my question to you, that you mentioned that you meditate, what kind of meditation you love, so you can share with our audience?
My meditation routines changes depending on the subject or my own vibration in terms of like at what state I am. So for example, if I need more grounding, I am going into the grounding meditations more. So on YouTube, you can find like by names, grounding, or, heart chakra meditations. Let's say I had some time, like 2 months ago, I had to work on my heart chakra because to opening my heart because of the traumas I had in the past. So it was something to address. So that period was all about heart chakra, listening to heart chakra opening music, the sounds, the vibrations. There's certain like frequencies that resonate with our body. So we have 7 chakras, throughout the body, and then each of them resonates. So this is really depending. It's like the life is fluid, so therefore my choices of my morning routine is fluidish. There is a structure, but I'm very intuitive. So what is calling me, I actually go on a YouTube, and it's just I attract that track that is needed. So I don't have the specific one. I do my favorite ones. I do have it, so we can post it under this this video. I will share the links. But yes, it's just kind of like, please, I always connect with my higher self, and I just say, whatever, please let me find the suitable track, because I really want to ground myself, or I really want to open my heart. And I just go there, and the first thing that I click is just perfect. And I'm like, oh my God, this is just so perfect. And it's first thing is just asking that, what you need, and then just, show me the signs, show me the right tools that I can use right now to assist for myself.
You just kind of on the flow of the universe, like you communicate with your spirits. This is what I truly believe. If you're in the live in the present moment and trusting everything what is coming to you in the right time, in the right place. So I love it. Like, super inspiring. I'm sure the people who listen that they love it as well. So then my next question, tell us a little bit about your morning routine. You're like a fitness and health coach. probably have like a routine, discipline every morning.
Yeah, it's again, since I'm more stepping into the femininity, so as femininity is more with the flow, so therefore, yeah, my morning routine slightly changes, maybe week by week, maybe month by month. So the last morning routine of month long, it was every single morning I woke up on an empty stomach. I drank like lukewarm water. Like actually 2 cups, so that I feel my belly is full and things are waking up. I started to feel like already my body is kind of waking up, getting warm sensation. Then I enter into my room and I start, there are like certain things I do, a couple of them. So I learned this from my breath, transformational breath work that I did for 6 days. They were teaching us the morning routine. So they start with chakra activation. So basically there are 5 exercises that you need to do one after another. It's not vigorous, it's more like yoga type, but there are certain moves that you need to have your strength as well. Like one of them is downward dog that you do in a yoga, just legs up and then you go up. So these are physical. Then there's a breath work that you raise your energy level. So basically, because many times, especially if we don't do cardio much, we lack of energy because we lack of oxygen. So there's a technique that you can fill your body with the oxygen like super high, that you are like, wow, okay, I can do this. So this is like you can use it instead of a coffee. To wake yourself up any time of the day. Then I do the breath dance, which is similar to Kundalini dance, where you raise your arms and your knee up, and then you breathe in, and as you exhale, you stamp the feet on the floor, and then you breathe out. So it's like inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. I do that for 2 minutes. I step into the breath work for 1-2 minutes again. So it's kind of like breathing, starting to breathe from the belly up till the lungs, and then letting it go just naturally as the tissue would fall down like this. So it's like, so this way we are letting conscious mind to go, like we are consciously breathing to letting conscious mind go and getting into the subconscious mind. So it's kind of opening up our lungs, and again, it's all about oxygen. Oxygen is life. After that, I just did a couple of like grounding techniques, and this was 1 hour for 1 month. Hey. And now I just start with connecting with the spirit divine, like it's like 10 minutes of meditation. So I'm saying it's like, that's done now. Next. Regards exercise, I don't do like exercise or yoga every single day. It's not my thing. It's more like very fluid, but it's up to date, what is needed to raise my vibration. And really what it is, like at the beginning I didn't know what is raising your vibration. What does it mean? We don't see it, right? Yeah. It's actually how we feel it and what's happening in our lives. And yeah, and then also what the people in your life changes around you. I really noticed that too. Yeah.
This is beautiful.
You have something to say, Elena?
Yeah. I just wanted to say, it's really difficult to explain what you feel. You just naturally wake up every morning and you feel alive. You feel like on the purpose. You feel this feel content. I believe your clients ask you that question before, no? Did anyone ask you before that?
What I have realized with my clients is like they're not coming to me like, hey, how can I raise my vibration? But it's more like they're coming to me with their symptoms, their issues. They want to improve this, they want to go through the cycle of my goal is that. But then via implementing certain things are shifting because they have raised their vibration, because they have said no to certain foods and said yes to certain foods. This is what, without them knowing that it's raising your vibration actually. even the thoughts, like, so let's say sugar, coffee, and other things are low vibration, which white flour, which is man-made food, basically. Everything that is life, everything that is green, everything that comes from the mother nature is the high vibe food, is the
Yeah,
high vibe things that can raise and up level your feeling, and then when you do this in long term, you actually start to say, I don't even need this chocolate anymore, because you raised yourself higher, and then that frequency doesn't resonate with you, that sugar. But so this is how I see these things. Yeah, that's from my, again, aha moment, that I realized that.
yeah, I absolutely love it. And yeah, once you're on that state, you kind of yeah, want to keep it. I mean, and you instantly feel like if you put something that doesn't work for your body, because you feel so connected to yourself, to your body, and the body gives you signs, I believe. Yeah, so like with the time, once you like kind of on this high vibration diet, like eating this food that increase your high vibration. This was actually about my next question: what is the food that increase your vibration? But you already responded that, so it's like everything what is green, what everything that yeah. What about meat? This is the, because I'm kind of question myself, do I really need eating meat? And recently I started receiving interesting information about that the meat itself has information that like decrease your vibration. Is it true? Do you believe
Yes.
that?
Yes, thank you, Elena, for bringing this up. And then it means that your body and your soul is ready. Like, you basically, yes, what you just said is completely truth. Think about it. All the live beings carry their own energy, in terms of like their own emotions, their own sadness, their own happiness. And I mean, they are animals, they have feelings as well. We just don't see it. Even fish, right? They run away from certain things, or like, I don't know, it's just, they're all alive beings. And yes, they also, like, if we kill them and we eat them, we receive their frequency, their energy as well, and that mixes with us. So that could that could bring us slightly lower. Also, I know about meat itself is very acidic to our body. So what is acidic to our body is prone to any kind of disease. So it's, yeah, disease, welcome to any kind of disease in your body. And yes, I don't eat meat already for a while, and I was on and off, like with the chicken. I was just, having fun sometimes, like,
Mhm.
I said for a while, I'm not vegan. I don't want to have a label on me, because I eat when I feel like it, and I don't. But
Yeah.
lately, after the breath work, I think I said no anymore to any meat, because breath work raises your vibration, and it's just like I cut off like alcohol, like instantly, and then meat was as well instantly. There's no question asked about, like, I don't want it anymore, and I don't see the need for it. And yeah, again, yes, that's correct. The way you feel, Ellen, about your body, it's really, it's that
Yeah.
true. And every spiritual events where you need to, like, any meditations, or like Buddhas, or anything that is to do with spirituality and raising your vibe, they say stay away from the meat for a while. Or even in my healing, like nutritional therapy consultations, when they come with certain problems, I say, can you stay away from your meat for a while? And when they stay away from the meat, like, things start to improve. And then they're like, they actually don't want to have that meat anymore, and they're like, I don't really crave for meat anymore. And you see, because they were stucking up with high vibe food, and then that meat doesn't resonate with them anymore. And it's not about mind already, like, oh, no, and meat is needed, but it's how you feel your body now.
I love it. And it's super, super inspiring what you say. I mean, I feel like I got the answers. Something what you said like truly resonate with my soul.
Yeah.
And yeah, so probably I came to that point that I don't need any meat anymore, or at least I really feel like I need a break. And it's not because, yeah, just yeah, my body telling me that. Look, I'm
Beautiful.
checking here the time, and I see that our 30 minutes ran out, and I still have a bunch of the questions, and I feel like this conversation can continue, and there's just so much inspiring information coming from you, because the topic of this conversation is about self-love and how it can change your life. And I believe it will empower and inspire many women. I would like to invite you for the second part of the interview tomorrow this week. Yeah, and I'm sure that our audience, because we are receiving here the questions, but we didn't get it to that point. What do you think about joining for the next part of the interview this week?
Looking forward to it. Thank you, Elena, for bringing this up.
Yeah, perfect. But everything what you just brought in this conversation is a gold. I believe everyone needs to know, everyone needs to be aware what they eat, what they breathe, what they do, how they live their life.
And what they
And
think as
yeah,
well.
what they think. Yeah, and this is one of the questions. It's was here, but the topic about the mindset and how it's affect your life, we can speak about next in our next interview. And now, before we finish, your any message that you can leave to the audience, I don't know, about the self-love and about care of the self.
Yeah.
How?
Uh-huh. Uh, Basically, not many people know and are aware what self-love actually is, and I was one of them. I had no idea what it is, didn't know what the label means, right? But self-love is when you actually dedicate a time for yourself, that spare half an hour a day for you, and stop being out there for everyone else. This is the time when you show self-love. Self-love can be different ways for each of you, and that could be a bath, that could be reading a book, that could be something that feeds your soul and you feel happy, you feel like you've been on a date with yourself. Dedicate this every single day for at least half an hour. That would be good. 10 minutes, fine. At least something that, yes, this day was amazing because I did something for me. And
This is
that's my wish for you.
Thank you. Thank you for being so enthusiastic, so positive. It was a pleasure to listen and listening and watching you. And let's catch up this week. So we will keep everyone updated about next call. Stay present, stay healthy, look after themselves, and spread the love.
Thank you, Elena. Ciao, ciao.